Hello, welcome back to TubeTalk.
Welcome back to you too, Dougie. In this very, very late period of autumn. Well, it's not that late, it's May.
Yeah.
What's been happening?
Well, 2 horses have been entered for the Royal Ascot.
Yeah, so rapt for the owners, for everyone, it's awesome. Our first crack at it, we bought 2 horses last year. They've both entered for Royal Ascot this year. People wait a lifetime to have a run of there. First one up and under, he's entered in the Irish Derby. He's running this weekend. We'll talk about him. So he may not go there. He may go to the Irish Derby instead. The second one, Etna Rosso, looks a really good option for him. So yeah, really, really exciting with what we're doing with these dual hemisphere horses.
And Dad, where are you going tomorrow?
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
off up to Ireland. So going up to Ireland, and we'll see Up and Under and possibly Etna Rosso race. And then we're off to Ascot, to the sales, to buy another Up and Under and Etna Rosso to be with Joseph O'Brien for their 2-year and 3-year-old seasons, and down to Chris Waller, older horse, to run them at Royal Ascot, the horses we buy and the derbies and things. So really popular. We've got a good group of people wanting to buy in. But it's not too late. If you're interested and you want to have a group of quality horse racing in both hemispheres, it's something you want to achieve, email me.
Get in people while you can.
Don't miss out. The stats that we pull out of these horses to buy the right ones is so good that we have a lot of confidence and it's working. That's exciting.
Last week, Line Never had an excellent win at Hastings.
Yeah, really good. Second up, improved for that first up run. Won well. I think there's some black type in this horse in the future, and she'll certainly go further.
Quick preview, ran 3rd in the same race.
Yeah, and he just got a little bit off them, hooked out wide, made really good ground. Probably the ground just wasn't quite firm enough for him, but he went close to winning, and he's back in really good form. If we get another good track, if we can get a reasonable track for the next start, he can win again.
Logan Street Lion came within a whisker of winning Fish Up.
Get that?
Yeah.
Line, whisker.
It's a good joke.
Yeah. You actually come up with that one. I'll give you the credit. He, Fresh Up in Sydney, $165,000 race. Hit the line hard. Probably didn't really appreciate the heavy track, but he's such a good, tough horse. He went very close. He's in for an excellent campaign.
Quality Time was a very good 3rd.
Yeah, we just allowed him his head a bit, allowed him to roll on in front. Not in front, but handy. The horse in front stopped, left in the front, a long way from home. He was beaten less than a length, carrying a big weight on a heavy track, and he likes firm tracks. It was a really good run, and he has Next Up written all over him.
And Margaret Dream was also a very good 3rd.
Yeah, she was. She was a really good 3rd. Just got exposed, sat outside the leader, covered just in the breeze, got exposed, hit the front early, and run down late. Probably if she'd just been saved up a little bit more, should have won, and she goes to Rotorua Cup Group 3 next start, which she'll be a real force in.
Moving on to this week at Riccarton, race 1, deal's done.
2,600 metres, he'll love it. It's a soft 7 at the moment. There's a bit of range, gets out into the heavy range, he'll love it. He's a top 3 chance. His runs to date have just been getting him ready to go over ground, and he now is, and the more rain the better. Definite top 3 chance.
Race 7, Divine Sabbath.
Freshened her up. It's probably her last race for the season. Just trying to sneak a little bit more black type. Freshened her up back to 1,400 metres. Doesn't have a lot of weight in her back, and she's freshened up nicely. She's probably, it's a little bit of a throw on the stumps because it is the end of the season. But if she likes Riccarton, if she produces the form she had a couple of starts back, she can definitely run the first 3.
And then at Tarapa race 8, we have GC.
Yeah, he was given a really hard run in the Easter handicap, out posted 3-4 wide the whole way. Still ran 8th, just didn't get a lot of luck. Was given a big task. So, giving him one more run before we tip him out. He strikes quite a nice race. He gets down in the weights. I think as long as last start didn't take too much out of him, and I don't believe it has, I think he's a definite top 3 chance.
At Sunshine Coast, race 2 of Alabama.
Has been in great form. I mean, he's been winning, running second in all his races this campaign. He's flying. He's been crying out to get to 2,400 metres or 2,000 metres plus. He gets it. He goes from 1,800 to 2,400. James McDonald on board. got a little bit of weight to carry. Wide draw, but I don't think that'll matter. I think James will just get him back, get him to a good rhythm. He's been looking for this distance. I think he's an excellent winning chance.
And then race 7 is a Tissue and Skyman.
Yeah, and the Hollandale Group 2 weight for age and opposite draws. Skyman's got barrier 1, which is fantastic. He'll be able to stalk the speed. He'll be within 3 or 4 lengths of them the whole way, and his profile says that when he's within 3 or 4 lengths of them, he is a dangerous horse. So it is a big step up it's a step up in class. He's going to Group 2 weight for age level, so this is a lot harder than what he has been racing against. But he's in great form. The distance suits. He's got a good barrier drawer, and he can certainly be right there in the top 3 or 4. Tissue is absolutely flying. She's a Group 1 winner last start. Weight for age suits her, but she's got barrier 14 and 14. So a natural with her on board. Just going to have to go back, probably get in, slot in, and we'll probably get a bit of tempo on the race because she'll probably be back, but she will be finishing hard. She'll be coming hard. She can win it. It's a very good field, but tempo will determine her chances ultimately.
At Sunshine Coast, race 9, we have Wiry Falls.
Excellent run first up. Just got too far back from the draw over distance too short. If he got clear running the straight, though, he would have gone close to winning. Unfortunately, he's got barrier 16, which makes it really tough. It means he's going to get a long way back again. It is a long straight, and he is going well, so he can run, as long as he's hot tempo on, he can run top 3. But we'll make a call on Saturday morning whether we run him or wait a week.
And then at Gosford, race 9, we have Lord Ardmore and Quality Time.
Lord Ardmore, if he hadn't missed the start, he would have won last start. They took a while to load, missed the start, and he got back on the inside and he charged home. If he'd jumped with them, he would have been right on the speed. He would have been first or second. Jumping distance is fine for him. He's got a better barrier. He's got a reasonable barrier drawer. He should be able to settle handy as long as he doesn't miss the start. And he's a nice each way chance. Quality Time, we will probably scratch and leave another week. He ran last week. He'll probably run next week. So don't expect to see him in the field.
Now time on it, at Leopardstown on Sunday, race 5 with Up and Under.
Yeah, we're going to be there. The Group 3 Derby trial. Just waiting for those final declarations to come through. Looks like it might be a field of between about sort of 8 and 12 runners. Maybe about 10 horses in it. Look, I don't think a barrier draw will matter. He got back last start and he roared home. Joseph's really happy with him. He's got an excellent turn of foot. It'll be probably a stronger field than last start, but I think he's improved and he's a distinct winning chance. Looking forward to being on course.
And then on Monday at Roscommon, race 4, we have Etna Rosso.
Debut winner, very impressively. He steps back in distance to 2,050 metres, which is a slight question mark probably in that he probably wants to be going further, 1.5 miles. He's probably going to be top weight in this race, and there's another horse in there that Joseph O'Brien trains that's also a pretty good horse. But he looks to have ability and class on most of them. So as long as he runs, he should be a very good winning chance, definite top 3 chance. He's a very progressive staying horse. He just wants a bit further.
Now time for Bit of the Week. And this Bit of the Week is Alabama.
Yeah, look, a couple of weeks ago we had Skyman as Bit of the Week. This week, Alabama, I just think he's been crying out for the 2,400 metres. He's one of our imports. He finally gets there. James McDonald on board. There's a lot of ticks, long straight at the Sunshine Coast. He's low flying, great form. Excited about him, and I think that he is an excellent Bit of the Week, and I think he can win.
And that is our Bit of the Week, and that is Shoe Talk.
It is, Doug, and we'll be back, have a 2-week hiatus while I'm up in Europe, buying our next Up and Under, Etna Rosso, and we will be back probably about the 27th of May.
We'll see you all then.
Bye.
The outside, racing to the final furlong serious challenge, is run down by White Birch Up and Under and Alexandroupolis in the centre. White Birch on the near side from last to first. On the inside, Up and Under the maiden at stage 2. Going to the line, Up and Under, White Birch on the near side. White Birch steps up big time in the P.W. McGrath Memorial Ballysack Stakes, beating Up and Under Alexandroupolis in third.